Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The delay in the full implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act 2 years after it was signed into law by the government of President MAMODE Buhari is already breeding tension and disquietness within host communities in the Niger Delta. President of Host Communities of Nigeria Producing Oil and Gas, HOSCOM, Chief Benjamin Tamaranebi says unless the host communities begin to see the full implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act, they may become restive. The Petroleum Industry Act took about 2 decades to put together and is viewed as the tool for midwifing a very cordial relationship between oil firms and their host communities. However, President of Host Communities Producing Oil and Gas, HOSCOM, Chief Benjamin Tamaranebi says the delay in the full implementation of the PIA is generating confusion and imminent crisis within the host communities.
PIA is not functioning. They are now exposing our communities to further crisis. We went to the National Assembly. We fought. We exchanged blows. Blood was flowing. Beads were scattered. All in the name of this 3%. And to remit this 3% has been a problem for 2 years.
The Ishekiri ethnic nationality is already at a point of imminent crisis over the PIA implementation. 2 months ago, 3 communities, Ugborodo, Ugbo-Egungun, and Deele, stormed the Shell facility at Otumara Flow Station to protest the non-recognition of their host community development trust. They insisted that Chevron Nigeria Limited must also recognize their host community development trust. In response to their protest, some chiefs from the Olu of Warri Palace staged their own protest at the Warri premises of the NUPRC, insisting that the development trust for the entire Ishekiri midwife by the monarch is what they desire.
What is ours should be given to all Ishekiri.
Ishekiris from several communities, however, disagree with the chiefs as they insist that the law has no place for the Olu of Warri in the implementation of the PIA. They describe the action and the demands of the chiefs as unlawful.
That they are doing that is an act of lawlessness. We want to see a decentralized system that represents the feeling of the communities.
Palace is not mentioned in the act, so Chevron is trying to create problem for us in the Shekiri area.
Go with some chiefs that even parading themselves now that they want we should be one. No, we can't be one. We are not that we're a PIA. We are a DB or Lero PIA. The act does not give room to traditional ruler. The act say go to the community. I thank you. I remember me the logo share of Warri for supporting us to get our freedom.
In trying to settle the dispute, the NUPRC in a letter dated September 6, 2023 and signed by its chief executive, Engineer Gbenga Kumulafe, they asked Chevron to within 2 weeks comply with the PIA and meet with the host community with a view to setting up the Host Community Development Trust. The 2-week period has since elapsed on the 20th of September 2023 and Chevron is yet to meet with the communities. Already, Ugborodo community has written to Chevron Nigeria Limited, threatening to shut down its facility if it does not comply within 7 days from the 24th of October 2023. When Inside the Niger Delta contacted Chevron to get their response on the matter, Mr. Isimaja Brickins, General Manager, Policy, Government and Public Affairs, said a communications manager will brief us. However, the said communications manager was yet to reach us at the time of filing this report. The National Technical Chairman of HOSCOM, High Chief George Bucknor, accused some of the oil companies of working against the provisions of the Petroleum Industry Act.
We have the complaints right here. How the alleged settlers asked traditional rulers to send the names to them. That is not what the PIA says. The
Olubushare of Warri, Chief Ayiri Emami, says he will support the host communities in the Ishekiri Nation to abide by the provisions of the PIA.
You must try as much as possible that anything you are doing, you should be in between the ambit of the law. So, and that's what I stand for, and that's what I will always support my people in doing.
In spite of the slow implementation of the PIA, Chief Executive Officer of the NUPRC, Engineer Gbenga Kumulafe, says when fully implemented, the PIA will have a positive impact on host communities in the Niger Delta.
By the time the full implementation of the host community fund is implemented, I reasonably believe that the lives of the people in the host communities will be positively impacted.
Whatever the problems are within the Shekiri nation, what is clear is that in the implementation of the PIA, the law must be respected to the letter, and no one or corporate entity, no matter how highly placed, can operate outside the law.
Inside the Niger Delta,